So here's another one. Why is my personal injury case taking so long? Especially in the motor vehicle context, there's this thing called the threshold that really does throw a wrench in wanting to settle your case, right? So, and the only way to prove that you meet the threshold being a serious and permanent impairment, right? That's the threshold test. You have to get expert reports. You just need to get expert opinions talking about the threshold, okay? And so you don't just get that right off the bat. Normally, not all the time, at least at our office, we get them after examinations for discovery. But to get to examinations for discovery in the first place, you have to go through a number of steps, guys. So it's building up the accident benefits claim. It's completing all the pleadings, statement of claim, statement of defense, and scheduling examinations for discovery, getting all the doing the examinations for discovery, getting all the undertakings done, and then of course going to a threshold opinion. All of that in and of itself, from hiring a lawyer all the way up to getting to examinations for discovery, you're probably talking like a year or two. Like, it does take a long time. So that's the main reason why it takes a long time. Obviously the insurance lawyer is not wanting to pay you the amount of money that you want to get. You don't just make an offer and they accept it. That's just not how it works. So you got to build up your file. You got to fight your case. They're not just going to always pay you a fair deal at mediation. So sometimes you have to fail the mediation and push it even further to a pretrial or trial. So, there's a lot going on with that, guys. So I wish it could be a quick settlement. I wish your case could be done in 6 months. In the U.S., there's policy limits of $100,000, $50,000. I've even heard. So of course they'll pay out the policy limits quicker. But in Ontario, most of the time the policy limits are $1 million. So they're not just going to pay out the $1 million. They're going to fight you on some stuff. And you just need to be prepared to fight your case. So guys, if there's any questions, let me know. That is the main reason why it takes so long to complete a personal injury claim in Ontario.